Do you know what Islam is? It's a way of life for all. It is taught in the Qur'an for big of life, a way of life.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you to 12th lesson of the course Let Us Understand the Qur'an. Inshallah, today we'll study 12th lesson of our course Let Us Understand the Qur'an, in which we will study Surah An-Nas and apply the grammar table fa'ala on two verbs, fataha and ja'ala, and words which occur in the Qur'an almost 30,000 times. Surah An-Nas is the last surah of the Qur'an, which gives us a wonderful formula to protect ourselves from our worst declared enemy. The challenge is that we cannot see shaitan, we cannot hit him, we cannot make him friend, we cannot convince him. The only solution is to get Allah's protection, ask Allah for protection. Not only that, as far as crookedness is concerned, as far as making people slip from the right path is concerned, shaitan is very expert. None of us should ever think that he is smarter than Adam alayhi salam slipped, and none of us can be smarter than Adam alayhi salam. So we have to keep asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for protection. So let us start the surah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. There are many words that you already know in this one. So translate. Qul, say. A'udhu, I seek refuge. Bi rabbi, in the Lord of An-nas, mankind. Insan is man, nas is people or mankind. Bi rabbin nas, in the Lord of mankind. Let us translate. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. Malik Nas, the king of mankind. Malik is king. Okay? By the way, king Malakul Maut. You know Malakul Maut, the angel of death. So Malak is angel. Malik is king. And Malik is owner, master. With little difference, the meanings change. So Malikin Nas, the king of mankind. King of mankind. What do you mean by that? Who is a king? The king is the one whose words are laws. So I can say, to bring this verse into my life, I can say, oh Allah, help me accept you as the true king. Meaning what? To obey your laws. If I don't obey his law, did I accept him as the king? That's a question mark. So it is not only saying, but interacting with that. Ilahin Nas, the God of mankind. People may deny him. People may not accept him openly. But when they are faced with calamity, when they are faced with accidents, earthquakes, and things like that, they will immediately cry. Their inner self will come out. So God help us, because he is the true king. And even if they reject, as soon as they approach death, they will know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is their God, is their deities. Ilah, plural is aliha, gods, deities. And so Malikin Nas is the Malikin Nas, the king of mankind. Ilahin Nas, God of mankind. Min sharril waswasil khannas, from the evil of the whisperer, the one who withdraws after whispering. Min is from. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. So min is from. Min shar, shar has two meanings as we saw before, evil and suffering, direct or indirect. Al-waswas means whisperer. What is whisper? Waswasa, that is something put secretly into our heart. That is whisper. And shaitan whispers. Al-khannas, by the way, waswasa is a four. I told you that most of Arabic words are made of three letters. Fa'ala, nasara. Very few, like this one. Wasa, wasa. Zalzala, waswasa. Even the term has repetition in it. And waswasa also, shaitan, doesn't try once. It keeps trying. Al-khannas is who withdraws after whispering. So as a person, is attacked by shaitan, if he remembers Allah, shaitan withdraws. So shaitan is in one of the two states. There is no neutral state for shaitan. He has taken challenge, and till death he is there. And each one of us, according to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, has a shaitan with us always to whisper, and we have to. Or khannas, when we forget Allah, he is whispering. When we remember Allah, he is khannas. We forget Allah, he is waswas. We remember Allah, he is khannas. Min sharril waswasil khannas. And waswasa is the first step. If one is defeated, it becomes niyyah. And after that, it becomes action. Waswasa, niyyah, and action. And if he keeps repeating, then he himself becomes shaitan's agent. So at the first step, we seek Allah's protection. Min sharril waswasil khannas, and feel the pain, as we are saying, of this waswasa, of the dangerous results. Let us practice asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right now, live, He's watching us. So translate, min shar, from the evil. Min sharril waswasil khannas. From the evil of whisperer, the one who withdraws after whispering. Alladhi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas, who whisper into the chests of mankind. Alladhi, the one who, we learned that before. Plural of alladhi is alladhina, okay? Alladhi singular, alladhina plural, alladhi the one who, yuwaswisu, waswasa yuwaswisu, okay? He whispers, this is fi'al mudari' of that. He whispers, yuwaswisu. Fi sudurin nas, sadr means chest, sudur means chests, okay? Fi, translate, alladhi, the one who, yuwaswisu fi sudur an-nas, alladhi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas, min al-jinnati wan-nas. Min is from. Al-jinnah, the jinn, okay? As I said, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said everyone has a jinn with him, the shaitan, okay? Imagine if in your office, in your place, there is some wicked enemy, murderer, who is always there. How alert you will be. But we keep forgetting that this wicked enemy is always with us. So this surah reminds us that there is a wicked person always there with us, and we have to seek Allah's protection. One nas, and also from the people. Qur'an is alerting us at the end of the Qur'an to be cautious from having company of bad people. These shayateen from humans, all our media, which is full of evil, most of our media, our entertainment industry, our fashion, in the name of cooking and fashion, our internet, our TV channels, most of them, they are all agents of shayateen, propagating as much as even those men and women who, through their actions, through their dresses, through their talks, they create whisper. They whisper, they try to seduce us away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All these are from an-nas. So imagine this world, as you get out from the masjid, our home is full of such shayateen, and one has to be really value this surah and recite it with full attention, begging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from the attacks of such whisperers. So translate: min al-jinnah wan-nas,
and mankind.
min al-jinnati wan-nas,
From among jinn and mankind.
from among jinn and mankind. So how do we bring this surah into our life? He used to recite this surah after every salam of the fard prayer. Okay, after every fard prayer, after saying salam alaikum rahmatullah, salam alaikum, he used to recite Suratul Ikhlas, Suratul Falaq, Suratul Nas, one time in salawat in general, but 3 times after Fajr and after Maghrib. As if, we will take protection, a protection halo after we recite, which stays still like next salah, again pray the next salah, again recite. Make sure that we are always under the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. With each of these, and with each of these verses, try to interact, see the importance of this, and then understand, focus, imagine, feel, and then recite, and you will see inshallah the effects. Brothers and sisters, this is the time for break, and inshallah we'll be back after with some grammar tips. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you after the break, and inshallah we'll learn some grammar in this part of the lesson. And you know that we are using TPI in these lessons, total physical interaction. And you know that Arabic words are classified into 3 types: ism, fi'l, and harf. And as far as fi'l are concerned, they are mostly made of 3 letters: fa'ala, nasara, daraba, and fataha, and so on. And we have learned complete table. So can you repeat, can you translate quickly with actions? Fa'ala,
He
did. Fa'alu,
They did.
Fa'alta,
You did.
Fa'altum, Fa'altu,
I did.
Fa'alna, Yaf'alu, he does. Yaf'aluna,
They do.
Taf'alu, Taf'aluna, Af'alu, Naf'alu, If'al, If'alu, La taf'al, La taf'alu, Fa'il, the one who does, Maf'ul, the one who is affected, Fi'l, to do, and Fa'alat, she did, Taf'alu, she does. Now we'll apply this fa'ala. Fa'ala is like, a metal die, in which you, for example, a plastic chair, metal die, you pour molten plastic, cool it, and you take out a plastic chair. So fa'ala is like a metal die, in which you substitute new words and you get all these forms. So you can replace fa'ala by ja'ala, just replace one, and then instead of fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altum, fa'altu, fa'alna, it will become ja'ala, ja'alu, ja'alta, ja'altum, ja'altu, ja'alna. Okay? Similarly, instead of yaf'alu, yaf'alun, all fa'as will be replaced by ja. And if'al, if'alu, ij'al, ij'alu, and so on. You can have 2 words replaced, like fa'ala, fataha. Ayn will be replaced by ta, and lam with ha. So all fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altum will be replaced by fataha, fatahu, fatahta, fatahtum. And the same thing is true with 3 letters also. So now you have learned fa'ala, fa'alu. Let us apply to 2 verbs, fataha and ja'ala, which occur in the Qur'an almost 400 times. 400 times, 5-6 minutes of practice. I invite our friend Abdul Rahim to help you practice these forms. More on ja'ala and little on fatah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ready for practice?
Yes.
Come on, translate. Fataha, he opened. Fatahu, they opened. Fatahta, Fatahna, Yaftahu, he opens. Yaftahuna, they open. Taftahu, you open. Taftahuna, you all open. Aftahu, naftahu, iftah, open. Iftahu, la taftah, la taftahu. Fatih, the one who opens or opener. Maftuh, the one which is opened. Fath, to open. Huwa fataha, hiya fatahat. Huwa yaftahu, hiya taftahu means she opens. She opens. Now repeat after me in Arabic. Fataha, fatahu. Fatahta, fatahtum. Fatahtu, fatahna. Yaftahu, yaftahuna. Taftahu, taftahuna. In front. Aftahu, naftahu. Iftah, iftahu. La taftah, la taftahu. Fatih, مفتوح فتح هو فتح هي فتحت هو يفتح هي تفتح means she opens. Let us take the one more verb, ja'ala means he made. Okay, repeat after me the meaning. Ja'ala, he made. Ja'alu, they made. Ja'alta, you made. جعلتم جعلت جعلنا يجعل he makes يجعلون they make تجعل you make تجعلون أجعل نجعل اجعل اجعلوا لا تجعل لا تجعلوا جاعل, the one who makes or maker. Maj'ul, the one which is made. Maj'ul, the one which is made. Ja'al, to make. Huwa ja'ala, hiya ja'alat means she made. Huwa yaj'alu, hiya taj'alu means she makes. Now after me in Arabic. Ja'ala, ja'alu. جعلت جعلتم جعلت جعلنا يجعل يجعلون تجعل تجعلون أجعل نجعل اجعل اجعلوا لا تجعل لا تجعلوا جاعل هو جعل هي جعلت. You are supposed to answer only. هو جعل هي جعلت ما شاء الله. هو يجعل هي تجعل means she makes. ما شاء الله بارك الله فيك. Okay, we both will say. Repeat after me. جعل جعلوا جعلت جعلتم جعلت جعلنا يجعل يجعلون تجعل تجعلون أجعل نجعل اجعل اجعلوا لا تجعل لا تجعلوا جاعل مجعول جعل هو جعل هي جعلت هو يجعل هي تجعل. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله بارك الله.
Let us just, because ja'ala comes 350 times in the Qur'an, let us practice again with full focus. Just 1 minute after me. Ja'ala ja'alu ja'alta ja'altum ja'altu ja'alna yaj'alu yaj'aluna taj'alu taj'aluna أجعلوا نجعلوا اجعل اجعلوا لا تجعل لا تجعلوا جاعل مجعول جعل وجعل هي جعلت. Just answer. هو جعل هي جعلت ويجعل هي Now with me, okay, in chorus slowly. بسم الله. جعل جعلوا جعلت جعلتم جعلت جعلنا يجعل يجعلون تجعل تجعلون أجعل نجعل اجعل اجعلوا لا تجعل لا تجعلوا جاعل مجعول جعل هو جعل هي هو يجعل هي Inshallah you will get used to these applications as we practice more and more. Okay, now remember ja'ala ja'alu ja'alta ja'altum ja'altu ja'alna. If we want to say he did not make, what will we add here?
لا
فعل ماضي ما فعل ماضي ما. Let us practice ما جعل ما جعلوا ما جعلت ما جعلتم ما جعلتم ما جعلنا. And if you want to say no in فعل مضارع لا, in ماضي ما, in فعل مضارع لا, لا يجعلوا لا يجعلون لا تجعلوا لا تجعلون لا يجعلون. Make
سوف يجعل
سوف يفعل سوف يجعل. Okay, can you just repeat once? سوف يجعل سوف يجعلون سوف تجعل سوف تجعلون سوف أجعل سوف نجعل. And if you want to say very soon he will make, سيجعل. We don't have time to say سوف. So let us repeat once. سيجعل سيجعلون ستجعل ستجعلون سأجعل سنجعل. And you can always have va and fa in front of them. فسوف يجعل فسيجعل وسيجعل. So don't be scared. Try to remove or separate these beginners or starters or prefixes, and then you will get the main thing. And also it can be followed by who, hum, kakum, ina. Yaj'aluhu, yaj'aluhum, yaj'aluka, yaj'alukum, yaj'aluni, yaj'aluna. And yaj'alunahu, yaj'alunahum, yaj'alunaka. All these verbs can be followed by who, hum, kakum, ina, and preceded by wa or fa. Okay, so always I am telling you again and again and again, so you get used to this concept that look, the Arabic word is not just one, it has parts, and separate those and look at the center to get the main word. Okay, and also if I have to say I have already did it, I have already made, or he has already made, what will you add? Qad. Qad qamatis salah. Remember qad qamatis salah. Already made, qad ja'ala. Okay, let us repeat once. قد جعل قد جعلوا قد جعلت قد جعلتم قد جعلت قد جعلنا. MashaAllah. Similarly, اجعل and اجعلوا, it can be combined with wa and fa, and alif will drop. وجعل وجعلوا, alif will drop. وجعلني, so you make me, and so on. At this point, let us conclude our lesson. In our future lessons, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us recite, practice, understand, propagate the Qur'an. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Do you know what Islam is? It's a way of life for all. It is taught in the Qur'an for big and small. A way of life, a way of life, a way of life, a way of life. Islam is a way of life, a complete way. Do you know what Islam says? It says that life's the great